the beginning, I was made whole by Creator. My elements were pure, my breath slow and steady, my blood circulated barrier-free. My heart beat with the fire of the lands. My body, whole, together, strong. Some of my first children, Niitsitapi, had a reputation that exceeded beyond their traditional Blackfoot territory they protected. They became known as the Lords of the Prairies.
My other children, such as the Stoney Nakoda and Tsuut'ina nations,
sought refuge on Blackfoot land and through confusion in the Indian Act, claimed ownership of traditional Blackfoot territory.
Niitsitapi wa aamoja kun tsahkuumi.
My Blackfoot children have been through so much, but I can barely hear the beat of the land in their hearts anymore. They used to take care of me so well and live as one on the land, never taking too much from it, honoring the 7 sacred teachings of respect, love, humility, bravery, wisdom, honesty, and truth.
My name is Christina Fox. My traditional name is Niitsitapi, translation, Vision Beyond, and a very proud First Nations lady. Our teachings from our elders were very precious, very valuable, because all their teachings came from their heart. And so when we look around on our land, we have that feeling of healing. We're nourished and we're blessed in a very special way because we're taking in everything, the mountains, how they're shaped, and the rivers, the creeks, the land, the green grass. Everything is appreciated and it's a blessing and it's handed to you in that way.
But something happened.
Well, I think the first thing is, I think every Canadian, every immigrant, every person that comes into Canada really need to know the true history of Canada. Really know what happened to the Indigenous people, how they're always at the lower end of the totem pole, and them understanding what we went through as Indigenous people, you know, what we went through. And one of the hardest things in life is forgiveness. It's just like I always go back to that saying, when Jesus Christ was crucified on the cross, and these 2 other guys were crucified beside him, and they asked him, if you're the Messiah, why don't you do something about these people persecuting you and beating you up? And he said, and his response was, forgive them, for they don't know what they do.
Now I am broken. I feel empty, sick. My children are lost. This is not how Creator intended it to be. I passed on the traditional stories to knowledge keepers, my eldest children, in hopes of reconciling and restoring what once was.
We stand and lift up our hands, for the joy of the Lord is our strength. We bow down and worship Him now. How great, how awesome is He. Together we sing. Everyone sing. A lot of people over the years, when I was younger, I heard their stories. And it helped me for a long time to stay away from alcohol. But eventually, peer pressure, took over, and I started drinking. But, eventually I found out what they were talking about, hey, it ruined a lot of things for me. Yeah. Eventually I found out that I just couldn't do it myself. So I sought out help, treatment, and detox. And in the detox, they talked about the treatment centers and different ways they could help me with my mental health and give me tools out to work with out in the real world, and just to help you stay clean and sober.
We like to engage our children in as much cultural activity as possible, so we do not lose the language, the culture, the traditions, and even if it is getting them involved in various sports in order to have them engage socially. These are very important in the upbringing of our children in this modern day community. We will never be able to go back to the days of the horse, the buffalo, but we can still bring back the traditions that give us the strength, the knowledge, and the wisdom to protect Mother Earth and to protect each other and to try to live a healthy, fulfilled life.
As a Niitsitapi, as a land keeper, my message is teach your young ones at a young age your culture, your language, your traditional games, your territory. We are still here and we are strong and we're not going anywhere. This fort behind me still stands, but one day erosion will take it away. But our bloodline will live on forever, and the Niitsitapis will be forever.